Hopefully it's straight.
Let hope.
She upstairs having a breakdown.
Oh.
I told you she's stressed out about that ordeal. What's going on, YouTube? It's me, Tiffany, and I'm here with my co-host, Tanea.
Hey, guys.
And we are back with an all-new Scandal review. Today is Friday, October the 13th. It's Friday the 13th, and guess who's playing Jason? That was a little Friday the 13th joke. Get it?
Got it.
But anyway, we're back with an all-new Scandal review. As you guys know, we'll be reviewing them on Friday. I knew that reviewing stuff on Friday was going to be difficult.
Oh, yes.
And it is, because I have so much to do right now.
Friday.
Yes, but remember we used to try to do Grey's Anatomy on Fridays?
Yeah, but see, that's different. Like, because this is something that we really have to do. We was just doing Grey's Anatomy for fun.
Yeah.
But, like,
but it was like a trial.
Life.
Right, it was a trial, though. That was just like Power, though.
Right.
Look what happened with Power. Like, thank you, Lord.
Right.
But, yeah, on top of that, I have not been feeling well. I didn't even get to go upstairs and put on a Scandal shirt for y'all, but don't worry. Next week I will. I feel like, for some reason, I don't know a lot about this episode, but we're just going to get through it.
Because you want to know why we were really paying attention, and then the end was just like...
Yeah. Y'all, when that
nothing else mattered.
So my friend Simone was downstairs. Me and Tanea was upstairs. You could hear all three of us just like... It was crazy. But I had said, and I was watching Ashley Miller's review earlier, and she was saying that you know, she just wanted more. You know what I mean? Like, it just seemed like it just wasn't picking up. And she was like, I know Tiffany gonna watch this and be like, but no, like I said it. And what did you say? You said something like it's setting the tone. It's setting the tone.
We're just putting shit into place. So we can really fuck some shit up. I'm hoping and praying. Like,
because I was just, as I was watching the episode, I was like,
is this a filler? But then I was like, it's too early to be a filler.
Right.
It's setting the tone. Like, this is just like getting you up to speed about what's going on.
I hope so. But they did set the record straight, because a lot of people told me that Scandal wasn't going to come on next week because, you know, Charlie Brown comes on every year. But I think they do an every other year thing, because I think last year Scandal went off and Grey's came on, but this year Grey's is not going to come on next week and Scandal will be on next week, which is only right. We only have 17 episodes.
And it's the last season. So,
but the name of this episode was Pressing the Flesh. Did they say that at some point?
Not that I know of.
I don't know, but I just want to first say that
it could have been in Mellie's rant.
It could have. Well, Pressing the Flesh. But the music so far for the season, I mean, not to say that Shonda doesn't always have amazing music, but it's just been really, really good. Like, I've really, really, really been enjoying the music. So I want to give a shout out to Shonda. You are doing that right, girl. Whoever in that music department, keep up the good work.
It's lovely.
But so it starts out with her, and I don't know the guy's name. What's the guy's name?
I don't know. I just call him Little Cutie.
I think his last name is Price. I call him 5-Star Dick because he kept saying 5 stars, so I call him 5-Star Dick.
Alright, you got it. Why do you gotta always be so ratchet?
I'm just saying, I don't know what his fucking name is.
Me neither.
But I can just tell y'all now, I'm really not feeling this. Like, y'all know how I am. I'm not saying that Liv is this or she's that or da-da-da-da. I just want her with Fitz. Like, I just don't want... Listen.
Like, it's like, not even, like, it's kind of like all this is just a waste of her time.
You know what? I take that back, because what did I say? She could fuck anybody but Jake. So you know what? Let her go ahead and fuck him. But they're just talking back and forth. And he kept talking about 5-Star. Like, I feel like he was talking about his dick.
He could have been.
You don't remember what they were saying?
No, I was making my plate.
Oh, yeah, see? I just remember them going back and forth, and he was just like, oh, you mean your assistant will set it up? And she was just like, no. So I basically feel like in this conversation, she was saying, when I'm having a bad day or when I want you, I'll summon you through my assistant, and that's when you can give me that 5-Star Dick. But until I call on you, you good, we good, we go, okay? This is nothing more than this. And he was also kind of hinting that he wanted to be her date for the dinner. And she was just like,
no.
That's going to be a no. See, that's the thing. See, Olivia Pope has the brain of a man sometimes. Like, she really be using these guys. Only person she doesn't use is Fitz. That's the thing. Like, y'all are nothing more than penis. Look how she did Jake. As soon as she got what she wanted, back to fucking work. It's just, but whatever. That's how it started off. And then we got to Cyrus and Olivia because somebody was giving a White House tour. Liv comes walking past. She gets to her office and Cyrus is in there. And she's just like, Mr. Vice President, you needed something? He's just like, damn. Why I gotta be Mr. Vice President? We were friends at some point. Like, why are you so formal with me now? See, Cyrus, I like that she's so formal with you because even though y'all were friends at some point,
you tried to kill her several times.
Skip the killing. How many times have you pulled?
Skip the killing.
Skip the killing. I mean, because that's normal in Scandal. How many times have you pulled your little chief of staff card and had her fucking card revoked and wouldn't even let her into the White House? Let's talk about that time when she was minding her goddamn business at the state dinner on her way to go meet Fitz in their spot and you made her leave. You had security remove her from the building. Like, it's been so many times that you've played with her. No, you are nothing more than the vice president. Nigga, we are not friends at all. Like, Cyrus, see, the thing is, because see, today...
Is she even a godmother still?
Yeah, she's still a godmother.
Okay.
She's still a godmother.
I just wanted to know.
Yeah. But you know how people be. The minute y'all stop being friends, they'll take that godmother title from you quick. But, yeah, and I've been told y'all that how I feel about Cyrus. You know, Tanea, she feel like, you know, that's her nigga, he an OG, you know, he from the beginning, she got respect for him. Cyrus could have been died if it was up to me.
No. You know what? Y'all don't listen to Tiffany because she constantly saying who can die off, and then when they die off, you don't see this bitch in tears. So,
but anyway, so she's just like, no, because I just have too much going on right now. I know you're coming to me to complain about this fucking dinner, and he was just like, you right. Why the fuck do I gotta sit next to that nigga? Like, are you just sitting him next to me just because he's gay and I'm gay, so you feel like we have some type of gay communication going on?
I didn't know he was a gay.
That's what she said. I mean, that's what he said.
But the thing about it is, I didn't know that he was, but I thought that he was. That's crazy.
So, she was just like, well, he actually requested to sit next to you, and he has been a big contributor. He's donated a lot of money, basically, to our campaign, so he actually might be good for you in the future for when you plan on running. You notice that this is like the second person that brought up when Cyrus runs. Like, Cyrus is really going to go against Mellie in 4 years probably. We won't get to see it, but I'm just saying. How old will Cyrus be by the time?
No, I think he may give her 8.
We'll see.
I think
he might pull a Sally Langston. Sally Langston just decided in the middle of that 4 that she was going to run against Fitz.
But Sally Langston is a demon.
And Cyrus isn't a demon?
He is a demon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he is.
But she was just like, yeah, so I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't care about how you feel about him. It is what it is. You will deal.
Right.
Get the fuck out of my office. This is me being a friend. Get out.
Damn.
I love it. So then we get to Daddy. And basically Abby has gone to the United States Attorney and taken him some Chinese food to try to bribe him into getting her more tickets for the state dinner, because of course she could be his spare. He actually thought she was calling to be his date. David, why would you even want to fuck with her anymore? Like, she literally went behind your back and fucked Leo and then got into a whole relationship with him. Like,
but you know, they don't care.
It's strange. Like, you're that pressed, but whatever.
I mean, she is a freak.
So he's just like, how the hell do you expect me to get 4 extra tickets, number one? And she's just like, well, I don't know, but you need to try because this is going to be the best way for us to try to get clients. I know it's plenty of people in there who have a scandal, who need us. We just need to get the word out. We have to be there. So he's just like, why the fuck don't you call Olivia? And she's like, because Olivia has too much on her plate. Bitch, if she would have called Olivia with that shit, she would have been like,
no.
Huck, Quinn, the fuck I look like letting them in the state dinner? Like, bitch, no. So he's just like, well, I'll see what I can do. But of course, he pulls the motherfucking strings and gets her the extra tickets. I'm like, damn, all it takes is fucking Chinese food get them in there. So she get the tickets, she gets back to QPA, and she tells them, like, I got the tickets. A couple of y'all gonna have to use fake identities because that was the only way I could pull these fucking strings. They done named Charlie fucking Kevin. It's just too much. But Quinn is handing out these different papers. No, is this part? No, this isn't the part. But in this moment, Huck is saying that he don't want to fucking go. I don't want to do this. This ain't my type of shindig. I ain't never had to do no shit like this when I worked for Olivia. And Quinn is just like, I don't give a fuck. Everybody's going. I'm in charge. I say we're going. And I'm just like, Quinn.
It was a good thing he went though.
It was a good thing he went, but let's not let this happen too much more because Huck really doesn't do good around people. That's the thing. Like,
and the thing is, they know that.
So
like, it's not a surprise, but I mean, I am happy that she still made him go.
Yeah, I guess. So then we get to Mellie and Liv are walking, and Liv is just telling her everything that she needs to make happen when she talks to the man. Can you tell me what needs to happen?
Basically, she's just like, we need him on our side. We need to be allies. Get him to sign this, this treaty, so shit can be copacetic, honestly.
So when she goes ahead, they're taking their pictures and they go to talk, and he's just like, he basically shuts her down. Like, no, that's not going to happen. Are y'all going to do the same thing in return? And Mellie's just like, she looks over at Liv like, and that's in that moment, Liv just knows, like, I think that in the back of her mind, she already knew what she was going to have to do. That's how
she just wanted to see if she didn't have to go that route.
Right, and it's just like, as much as I feel some type of way about her being command, it's kind of good that she is command because it's like, when shit don't go right, she can go to the next fucking option, which is destroy your fucking life. But we saw that shit didn't work tonight. But anyway, it's time for the fucking party. Quinn and them are getting ready. Quinn's giving them all a list of people that she wants them to talk to that she knows will eventually need help with some kind of problems, or they've had problems in the past and Olivia has already helped them. And then that's when Huck is still in the corner, on his 752 shit. I don't want to go. Him and Abby start talking, and he asks Abby, like, do you miss the White House? And she's just like, I was a big dog.
You thought she was a big dog.
I was calling the shots. I was running the country. But I'd rather be a gladiator any day over that. And I'm just like,
because you can't handle it. You couldn't handle it. You miss it, but this White House life wasn't for you.
Abby, I don't trust you anymore. You should have came back and been a gladiator, and then maybe we could be cool. But I just really don't fuck with Abby.
You don't have to do things when you want them to do.
I'm just saying. So then we get to Mellie and Liv, and they're in what I like to call the old Lit's love shack. Was it strange for anybody else but me looking at the bed and the whole...
Not at all.
For me, it was a bit much. Like, I feel like they did the whole Oval Office over. They should have did the whole residence over.
Because, like, they really had a lot of sex before he was out.
Listen, I mean, we ain't seen the residence that much in the whole fucking series until season 5 and 6. Like, it was a lot of rolling and grinding. It was even a scene where them two was getting dressed, and in the background you just saw the covers and shit all fucked up. Like, it was distracting for me.
It was her shit. She's been all up in through that White House.
Just a lot. But Mellie's just talking about how, she is single female POTUS. And she's just like, I don't have no fucking man.
I don't have no dick.
I don't have no dick. I can't go out and just go get no dick because I'm the fucking president and I'm not married. So people are going to look at me like I'm fucking strange and call me a slut. I can't go get a vibrator because that will blow up. And if I send the military person who goes to get all my personal items and it gets out, then it's going to get out to everybody. Like, I just want to be the president and do me at the same fucking time.
You can't. You can only be one.
And the thing is, Mellie, you should know already that that's not possible.
See, because that's how you know that even as the first lady, you are not the motherfucking president.
That's true.
Right then and there, like that should have showed her.
I mean, she still was getting angry with it. I mean, but Liv was.
I honestly feel like, I honestly feel like that Liv could get like Abby to get her a vibrator.
I feel like Liv could go get the fucking vibrator herself.
I mean, she could, but
she could send Quinn to get the fucking vibrator.
Yeah, I mean, she could send somebody to get it. She can get it done.
But
get that lady a vibrator.
I was just like, I didn't feel bad for you, Mellie, because we already knew what was going to happen. Now, I feel like we're just setting up things to get Marcus in there because I feel like that's who she's going to end up being with, or at least fucking, like,
yeah.
I feel like that they could take double date trips up to Vermont. Like, let's get it popping.
Now you doing it.
Let's get it popping.
Now you doing too much.
But anyway, so Liv is like laughing at her ass, but then she gets serious with it and she's just like, basically, bitch, it's lonely at the top, and I know all about it. Because I've been lonely too for a long time.
Motherfucking time.
I went to bed a lot of nights all by myself. Nene, you about to come down here?
Yeah, you said she throwed up?
Twice.
Where?
Once in the front by a light and one in the back by the wash machine. You're invited down to this taping because it's disgusting.
You're so... Why do you do this to me?
Because she probably needs to go to the vet.
Shut up, Tanea.
That she ain't been to in 17 years.
She ain't been here 17 years. Tanea, Tiffany, is it paper towels down there?
Not unless you left some down here.
No.
Okay, but anyway, like I said, Liv just basically lets her know it's lonely at the top, but it's going to be okay. We're going to get through this. This is what comes along with it, bitch. Let me be the president if you don't want to do it, because I can handle it.
She is the president.
Well, Liv is the president, I'm just saying. But then we get to this old pool, which is now like the B613 office, and all of the shit is in there. Liv comes in, Jake's in there. He's like, oh, I gotta show you the best part of B613. And he opens the refrigerator and he's like, there's wine and beer in here, and we can unwind and drink this. And she's just like, look, I need some dirt on the Basharian, what is Bashar? Basharian president, because he's making things difficult. Do you think you can do that? Turn his ass upside down, shake some shit out of his pocket. And Jake is just like, well, yeah, I think I could do that. And then he tried to make some more small talk. And Liv is just like, when do you think you can get the work done for me? Like, Jake, see, and then Jake's face is so salty. Like, I don't know what Shonda's going to do, but I know that some way Jake is going to be a fucking problem. I feel it in my bones. He was on set yesterday. He took a picture of himself on set. He's still breathing. He's still alive. So I don't know really how we're going to get this done, but whatever. So we're at the party. Cyrus is dealing with this fucking guy who's getting on his nerves. He's irky.
Just push her.
Down the steps, please.
Push. Kick her. Kick her.
What?
Like, how come you can't be quiet and walk down the steps?
Because she was making me fall.
Kick her. Kick her.
Or behind the light over there.
Oh, man. Yep.
Yeah, but he's dealing with this guy. The guy is a whole asshole. And you know what? After watching it for the second time, yeah. Shonda, I see what you're going to be doing this season. Every chance that you can get somebody to pretend that they're Donald Trump and you can just cuss them out on TV,
that's
you're going to do it. Like,
I enjoyed it.
I put the clues together and I was like,
yeah.
Oh,
you know,
so this is Donald Trump.
He reminded me of what's his face?
Cool.
What's the guy's name that ran, but Mellie beat him?
Not Vargas.
No, the other guy, the country guy. And you remember he blew up Cyclone with the shit. That fucking Quinn's boyfriend worked at, and he blew it up. The rich guy that works at
what's his name? Hollis Doyle, yeah.
What's that be like? I'm a crazy person.
I couldn't think of it. QPA is working the floor. You know, they're talking to different people. They even got Huck out there talking.
First of all, before even that, Olivia is like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Well, no, I was about to put that. That actually happened, like, as they were working it, then she bumped into them and was like, what the?
Because y'all wasn't on the list. Y'all wasn't on the guest list. I triple checked that shit, and y'all names wasn't on it. What are you doing here?
So, was it Quinn or Abby that ran into her?
I think Gabby.
So Gabby's just like, oh, don't worry. You know, they got secret identities. Everything's gonna be fine. So Liv is, you know, she don't even have time to get into that shit because she looks over and Mr. 5-star Dick is there too. So she's just like, what the fuck? So she go say something to him and he's like, oh, I'm here with my date. And she's like, please don't make me have you escorted out of here. Like, don't fucking play with me. What are you doing here? And he's like, I'm here with my date. What do you mean? I'm just here with my date. I'm like, see, Liv, this is what I'm saying. Like, you can't just be fucking anybody. You can't be letting them fall in love with you. You can't be giving them all your tricks because this man is sprung.
He was there with his date.
Tanea, he found any way that he could get into that steak dinner.
I mean, true, but it was still there with his date.
I'm not trying to hear that. The date ain't called him. He called the date to get his ass in there. And I don't like it, and I feel like we need to watch his ass too.
Oh, okay.
I
mean, he is a journalist, so.
So then how did they end up talking again? So Mellie and the president are talking again.
Restaurant.
Yeah, they're sitting up at the thing and they're talking. And she's telling him again, like, you know, you really should do this. And she's like, you know, if you need my help, I can schedule a visit. And he's like, I don't mean no harm, but a godless white woman coming to tell him something.
That's what they think about the U.S.
Yo.
That's what they think about us here. We got all that, you know, land of the free, home of the Lord.
Only the white people. I don't think the black people don't.
Nobody.
You're not
even here.
Sorry. Rewrite.
But she's still talking. At any rate, that's what they think of us. Like, you know, we got all this God, in God we trust, in God we do this, God this, God that. They already know what's up.
Yeah, he's just like, and he's like, besides all of that, I could be either put out of the country or killed. Like, it's not happening. Like, we might as well change the subject because I'm not going to be able to do it.
Right.
And Mellie, again, is just looking defeated. And Liv is watching from across the room and she's just like...
Okay.
So then she looks over and she sees Jake. And Jake says that, you know, he has some dirt. He has a little folder. He shows Liv the folder. And what we're thinking at this point is that he's messing with some type of underage child.
Young lady.
And she's just like, you know, I need all of the facts. I need everything. Hold on to this. Get more info. I'll get back to you. And he does some more digging, which is good because we find out that it's not actually what we think it is. Praise God. Huck is talking to this army guy, and he kind of, you know, notices something's a little off. At first I thought Huck was having one of his crazy moments, but he really wasn't. He was actually being what he is, a spy. I thought he was thinking back to when he used to be in the military and missing it, but actually y'all remember what it turned out to be. So Cyrus is still talking to the guy, and you know the guy is just a fucking asshole. Like he's talking about how, you know, he makes $17,000 a minute.
No, I'm sorry. No, he does not make $17,000 a minute. His businesses make $1 million a minute, bitch.
I thought it was 17.
No.
Oh, maybe that was a second.
Because I was reading the caption. I was like, I'm in the wrong motherfucking business.
And he was just like,
I only need to work an hour, honestly.
He was just telling him, you know, how he spends money, and he was telling him about the things that he buys and about this paint that he was buying, but he didn't even really know much about the painting. And Cyrus was just like, you're a fucking idiot. Like, you bought this multi-million-dollar painting and you don't even know what you got it for. And he basically said that he gets these paintings to go in the foyer that people have to see before they come in his office, so that it'll basically cut off all small talk. They know what he's about, because if you see these paintings by Picasso and all these other big name painting people, you know that he has money and he's about business. And he basically tells him, you know, I really wanted to talk to you about me becoming governor. Like, he wants to know how he can become governor. And Cyrus is just like, yeah, excuse me, what? Like,
you want to be the governor?
And he's just like, yeah. And he's like, they're about to go into the next room to have like music, a performance. And he's just like, oh no, we're not going on this performance. You're going to take me on a White House tour. And Cyrus is just like,
okay,
what the fuck? Like, why would they
sign
put
up to
me
be a fucking babysitter
with them? So as he's taking them on the White House tour, they're touring to get to the Oval Office, and he's just like, I saved the desk for last, and the guy takes it upon
dirty
himself
bitch
to sit behind the desk in the
and
chair.
his feet up for the president.
And Cyrus is just like, well, we usually don't let people sit there, but all right. And the guy's just like, yeah, he's like, you know what? I actually think I'm going to run for president. Yeah, like, skip the governor. I think I'm going to be president. And Cyrus...
He was like, I can just pay a couple of million just to be president.
Cyrus just...
He couldn't take it.
Like, he literally was like a kettle and blew up.
What's that episode when Mellie is on her way to do something and he's under the fucking basement running? And I'm like, he's going to have a fucking heart attack.
When Mellie was doing that fucking interview about the exposure to live, he was running down the hallway.
About to have a heart attack. The same scene popped in my mind. I was like,
right.
Watch your pressure. Watch your pressure, Cyrus. Be careful.
And Cyrus is just like, you are a piece of shit. Like, you think that you can just buy your way into being a fucking president?
He called him a fucking dumbass.
Like, that's not what the fuck this is about.
Like, you can't just one day wake up and say, oh, I want to be the president, bitch. You don't have no fucking credentials. You don't have no experience. You can't do this shit, my nigga, and there's no way I can fucking help you do this shit, my nigga. So what you need to do is go back to being a businessman, which dumbass.
Right.
Because this America shit, this government shit, it's not for you.
It's not gonna work out, bro. It's just not gonna happen. Like, I'm not failing you. I want you to get the fuck out my face. Like, he was really talking to Donald Trump because, see, Donald Trump was nothing but a billionaire and a reality star TV host. And now he's the president of the United States because y'all voted for him. Not us.
The whole state didn't vote for him.
The state or black women. We covered all around.
Yeah.
We did not vote for his ass. Y'all did.
And you know, I know we may say that too much for y'all, but I'm never going to stop reminding y'all because it's a constant reminder for me. Every time I get on the internet, it's a new fucking headline about Donald Trump.
I'm happy that I had nothing to do with that shit.
Nothing.
So then Liv walks into the bathroom while the Basharian president is in there. And you know how she do. She love walking in the men's bathroom.
Because she thinks she the motherfucking shit.
And he's just like, because she ends up getting more dirt from Jake.
Yeah.
Why don't I have that written down?
I don't know.
Yeah, but she ends up getting more dirt from Jake, but they don't exactly say what it is. They do say that the bad news is that the little girl is not a prostitute. So she pulls out the photo on his ass, and come to find out, it's actually his niece, and she's going to school here.
He has changed her fucking identity and sent her here to get a good education because they don't let Basharian women back there have educations and get smart.
And she was just like, you're doing this for your niece, so that lets me know that you don't have the same feelings as the people in your country. So you should go ahead and sign off on this because actions speak louder than words. Your actions are showing me that you're actually a good man. You want people to be able to do better. You want people to be safe. You need to just do the damn thing. And basically, I got this. So if you don't, then I'll have to expose you. So he's just like, you know what?
You know what this has shown me? Basically, you fucking Americans are nosy as shit.
You still looking
at me. Y'all don't know how to keep y'all fucking nose out of other people's business. You take your fucking private time and money to look up what the fuck I got going on. That's why I don't fuck with y'all, okay? And that's why I want to sign that shit. And that's why I'm not going to sign that shit. And I heard from my other nigga that you was the motherfucking devil. I know what you was about to do to his fucking son.
You threatened his
child? And that's another reason why I'm not signing that shit. Because we don't want to have shit to do with people like you. Get the fuck out of my way.
And instantly, I was thinking, tell Jake he gotta kill him. He seems like a good man, but he's not listening, so kill him. I don't know, y'all. Like, I don't know if power has me like this. Like, I just feel like anybody in her way or James St. Patrick way should just die. Kill them.
No. Because, I mean, if you think about it, at one point, everybody was dying. And that's why we so spoiled. That's why we want everybody to die. Remember what Papa Pope did? 12 fucking jurors. Like, we used to that shit. If you in our way, kill. But that's not a real way of life. We gotta get ourselves together.
So then, David tries to hold Abby's hand, and she snatches that shit away and look at him like, bitch.
Leo's dick is bigger. I don't want to fuck with you.
They don't do this no more. Huck is chilling in the fucking hallway. He's talking to Abby. Come to find out, the military's guys, his flags or something was out of order.
His pins are supposed to be in order from, like, I guess whenever you did the shit. Or whatever. Whatever you did to get it, it's supposed to be in that kind of order. Yeah. And his was not.
His was out of order. So he knew that something was wrong, and he's just like, that means that he's not in the military. And then he did like a facial recognition. I don't know how Huck can do all this shit on his phone, but I'm gonna let you.
Why wouldn't Huck put that type of software?
I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all do, but he finds out that he's not in the military, so. Huck is just like, he's not supposed to be here. And Abby's like, well, y'all not supposed to be here. And he's like, yeah, because we're a couple of killers. Like, basically, bitch, this guy's probably somebody bad coming here to do some crazy ass shit. Like, we gotta let Liv know what the fuck is going on. So, then this 5-star dick, he come up to Liv, you know, trying to get the tea, like, well, because the Bashirian president told Liv, after this performance, I'm out. Right. Usually they don't leave, like, right away, but everybody kind of noticed, including 5-star Dick, that he just walked out the door.
As soon as the music was over, he left.
So he was just like, nobody ever just leaves like that. Like, you might as well just go ahead and tell me what the fuck is going on before I find out, and then I take it to my show and report it. When you could just tell me now. And she's just like, you are trying me, and there's nothing for you to find out. You need to get the fuck out of my way. Now, go back over there to your date. Before I get you put the fuck out. This is my second time warning you. But before she can even dig all the way into his ass, somebody calls her and they're like, Liv. I think it was Abby. She's like, Liv. So she's coming to tell him
about the shit
the fucking military guy, the shit that Huck just found out. Meanwhile, the military guy done pulled up the fucking president of Bashirian in a little room, and he thinking, you know, it's just
because he says that Mellie told him about something.
So they're in a room together by themselves, and he's just like, wait, you're not American. You're from, you know.
Well, no, at first he thought he was, because he was like, you know, he was like, I don't do something, and then you try to blackmail me, and I don't do such and such and such and such. And the man was like, you need to be worried about what's going on in your own country. And he was like, you're not an American?
Right. And then he started speaking his language, and he was just like, oh shit, like he knew what the fuck was about to go down. And then the guy was about to blow his fucking head off. He said some more shit in that language. Next thing you know, the guards came in and neutralized him. Now, I'm going to just say this. He had plenty of time to shoot his fucking head off.
He did, but you want to know what I thought about? Usually, when terrorists or people, well, I don't know because I've never been in terrorist.
I was going to say, are you a terrorist?
But I mean, I think from like reading stuff, watching other movies, you know, I don't know, I could be making this up. You know, they like to really tell you who the fuck they are before you die.
Yeah.
So I think he was like telling him like, oh, I'm one of your niggas and I'm gonna fucking kill you. This line was like he was talking too much. You know how sometimes when you go to kill somebody, you talk too much and you lose your opportunity? True. That's what happened. He was talking too fucking much. Go in, shoot, and leave. That's the fuck.
Yeah. And Liv got the guys to come in and get him now. I didn't understand why you didn't. I mean, Tanea had to bring me back to reality, but at the same time, it's just like it wouldn't have been the Americans' fault. But I just don't understand why you stopped him, Liv. You should have let him kill him. That way your hands didn't even have to get dirty. You could have just killed his ass. Let the guy kill him. His own people fucking blow his brains off.
So you mean to tell me the white, because she would have had to fight this shit up. Okay, the Bashirian, that's going to start a whole fucking war. Because Bashirian people don't want to hear that shit. Second of all, you mean to fucking tell me you, the United States, in the fucking White House, like the most secure place in the world, let a fucking killer get in there to kill him? No. We don't believe you. Like, she would have had to spin that shit and make that shit look like it would have fucked Mellie up so bad. Like, I understand her being like, hell no. Because now that she saved him, he almost has to do what they need him to do.
So then, do you remember the whole talk between president?
Yeah.
What was they talking about?
Basically, she was just, you know, they started talking about the treaty and shit again. And, you know, they was having a nice little drink. And at first he was telling her about his niece, who was there, and then she had the picture of Mellie,
and she was
the inspiration, and she looks up to her, and then Mellie was like, that's why you have to sign this treaty, blah, 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 blah. And he was like, that's what I'm telling you. You see how somebody tried to kill me today? If I sign that treaty, that could happen to me. And then he was like, only way I can sign that shit is if you get the call, who is our enemy country, land, to sign that shit too. Other than that, I can't sign that shit.
Yeah, because I saw a lot of people saying that it was getting kind of, after she pulled the moonshine, the hooch, they was getting a little close.
Oh yeah, it was because you remember she went and sat next to him, and she was like, you're a very beautiful woman. Like his voice got real deep. That's how this man was talking to me one day when I called a cab. He gonna tell me he won. His voice got real deep. I like your lips. I want to kiss you. I was like, oh, this is my stop. I gotta go. It's rude.
Yeah, Mellie, keep them legs closed, as you used to tell Liv. Clank, clank.
And I think is he married?
I don't know.
So keep your legs closed.
Clank, clank. So then David, I can't remember what David said to Abby, but he was kind of like saying, he missed her.
He was like, we're good together.
Yeah, and she's just like, actually, no, I'm not going to be able to do it, but thanks anyway. Like, David, just,
David wanted that whole thing back.
She's the devil.
But the thing is, he has bad taste in women all around.
It's just not.
Remember his last girlfriend?
Yeah, and he ended up having to carry her head around in a fucking box. Then Charlie and Quinn had this fucking fake breakup. Can
I tell you something?
What I thought was really about to happen, I was hoping was about to happen.
Was that he was gonna leave her?
I thought he was really gonna leave her, and then Huck and Quinn were gonna be together, and Huck was gonna end up taking care of the baby.
That's what
I had literally went
that 10 seconds. Just that. I want that because can I tell you something? This relationship with Charlie and Quinn just seems so unnatural.
I don't like it.
And it's so forced. Really like a bald-head bitch putting a ponytail in. Don't do it, man. Don't force it. Don't do it.
I haven't seen a bald-head bitch try to put a ponytail into it.
It looks uncomfortable, don't it? Olivia.
You know what Ashley used to try to put a ponytail in her
That always used to be fun. But no, literally, it looks uncomfortable. It looks like you got a headache. Yeah, everything is up. You look surprised.
Yeah.
Just don't do it. And that's what this relationship is for them. And now you got a baby mixed in.
So basically, Charlie was just like, I'm not the one for you. This guy that I was pretending to be Kevin, your married husband.
Charlie is so sensitive.
That's who you need. That's who you really want to be with. That's who you need right now. Not me. We're not even married yet. He's just like, I just think it's best if I go. And she's like, wait a minute. You're trying to fucking dump me and I'm pregnant with your fucking baby, bitch? Are you crazy?
He should have let his ass go.
And she was just like, I want you. Fuck that. I'm marrying you right now. I don't want to wait another second. I'm just like, Shonda, no.
Come on. I'm like, this shit is such a fucking
You know what? Kill Charlie.
I need him to die.
Something has to bring Huck and Quinn back together. Like, it's not right. I don't know why you took Huck
and you trying to make them fucking sister and brother and shit. Like, you a nasty ass bitch.
Well,
this is the second fucking couple that you've made brother and sis after fucking licking face and all. Like, that is some nasty ass sex. And you trying to make them brother and sister? No, it's not. It's not working.
It's not right. It's not right. I don't like it, but I ain't like that little fake ass breakup. Then Cyrus gets back to his office and he finds out that he has a special delivery and it's actually the painting from fake Donald Trump. And and that was the other thing. He said he ended up telling Cyrus that he wanted to sit next to him because he wanted to sit next to an expert. And he was just like, well, I'm not a fucking expert. The experts are sitting over there. I was locked up. I done went through so much shit. And he was just like, nigga, you know everything about the fucking White House.
You know everything about the government, politics.
And he was like, well, you're right. You got it right. So basically he was using Cyrus. But he ends up giving Cyrus the paint. And I can't remember what the card said.
It said to someone who will really appreciate it or something like that.
And Cyrus was kind of in shock because, see, Cyrus understands that this is an expensive ass. I mean, Cyrus ain't broke, but...
Yo, let me tell you what it immediately reminded me of Jay-Z talking about the art that he bought for Blue Ivy. Like...
Going and lean on that shit, Blue. You own it. Picasso, baby. Now, this was the only part that I don't have notes for because it was just the part with... I don't remember what she went and said to 5 Star Dick and how they ended up in the elevator.
I think she was like, something happened and it was a cause for a celebration. And when it's a cause for a celebration, that means that she's hopping on that dick, basically.
Yeah.
So, follow her. He was like, oh, what hotel are we going to be meeting at? And she was like, none, nigga, let's go. And he was like, oh, I'm getting to go to your house. And she ain't say that, but she was just like, shut the fuck up. Damn. Shut up.
Yeah, so they all hot and heavy in the elevator, kissing, lifting her leg up, grinding.
Sucking face.
Ding! They get to the floor, they backing out the elevator, they kissing, and
bam! You don't even know the fucking delivery that's for you in this hallway.
Daddy in the corner like,
oh, yo! His
Daddy
face is
like, cause look, we were talking about it earlier, Fitz wasn't even mad. Like, he
expected it.
He knew. He knows that bitch be getting that.
I think he almost enjoyed it because it's like, I know I'm not going home.
Then we were talking about what it's going to be like next week. Like, she going to be like, oh, okay, I think you should go now. Like, 5-star, I think you should go here home. We'll catch up later. Like, she ain't sending Fitz packing. Fitz? See, he's just like, hi. They didn't even show her saying hi. They just show him saying hi. He all sexy in his little Michael Jackson beaded, like,
chilling with the fucking paper.
Yo, I'm pissed because I just kept thinking, like, what if Liv would have been by herself? Then it would have been some old lit shit. Like, what are you doing, Olivia?
I like this shit, you dumbass. Stop fucking sucking and fucking everything that's available.
Listen, the thing is that this episode was a little dry, but when it got to that, I was like, oh, that made up for the whole goddamn episode.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because look, it took me like a good 20 minutes to get into How to Get Away with Murder because I was still stuck at Fitz at the goddamn door. Like,
we were screaming. Like, you would have thought that we had won a scratch off. We were all screaming. Simone ran up the steps screaming with her plate. Like,
I'm happy because I had no idea when Shonda was going to bring Fitz back, and it's looking like next week is going to be an all Fitz episode.
Yo,
like, this is great. This is great. We're going to be
what the fuck Pope was doing.
Yeah.
He probably told him, like, you dumbass bitch, you don't even know that she be 6'13" yet. You let her get away with that.
Good.
Because, you know, he thinks Fitz is
an idiot.
A fucking idiot.
He thinks
like,
all white men are.
Yeah, but he thinks Fitz is the most stupid.
He thinks he's a bitch. He does, but I'm excited. I'm not going to count Scandal out until Shonda pisses me all the way off. I'm going to enjoy this last round. I'm not going to be mad about that. That's why I was like, even when it was going slow, I was like, let's go Scandal, let's go. Love person of the week. I'm going to have to give it to...
Can I go first?
I'll give it to Fitz. Even though he was only there for a couple of seconds, I was very happy to see. I was very happy to see him. He looked good. It was just great. Like, I'm excited about it. My hate person was Jake again. Jake is a bitch, and I just don't have time for his shit.
I really didn't hate anybody this week, so I don't really care.
I'm giving it to Jake.
My love person is definitely Fitz, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Huck too because he deserves.
Yeah, Huck too. So we will definitely be back next Friday with an all new Scandal review. Hopefully we won't have anything to do on Friday, so we can come straight home from work and I can get it uploaded a little faster. But I will upload them at least on Friday nights. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Make sure you come and comment. Let me know how you felt about the episode. Yeah, let me know how you felt about Fitz when he popped up. Are you feeling like Jake is still going to be a fucking problem? How did you feel when Quinn fake broke up with Charlie? Like,
shit is annoying. What pissed me off the most about it because I was praying and hoping it was a real breakup and it wasn't.
I really was, y'all. But if this is your first time watching, make sure you subscribe. We will be here every Friday night with an all new Scandal review. For the people who have been watching, make sure you share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother, your cousin, your sister, your brother. Tell somebody about the show. And we'll be back next week with an all new Scandal review. You guys enjoy these reviews because it's the final season. Ooh, she done?
And if you didn't know, now you know there's no show like this show where we now do Scandal reviews on Friday evenings. This is about to be good, you guys. You see, I didn't yawn too much. I think it's going to be great for us. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace out.